Apologies are bullshit. People constantly apologise over and over for the same thing, and they don't mean it. Coupled with this is how the receiver continually accepts these apologies because they are too uncomfortable with the confrontation or holding people accountable and calling them on their bullshit. Do you want to know what's better than an apology? A changed behaviour. If you are constantly apologising for the same thing, you are not only bullshitting the person which you are apologising to, you're bullshitting yourself. You don't mean it, therefore your apology has no meaning. And if your apology has no meaning, where else are you living a meaningless life? I have some pretty extreme accountabilities with myself, not only in life but in business. People think that because it's my business, when there's something to fix up, I only do it because it's mine. There's times when, as an employee, I would work through the night. I'd be absolutely sick at times. One time I had a broken bone, but I would still do whatever it may be because I needed to do that to make sure that whatever needs fixing gets fixed by the deadline that it needs to. I didn't do this while only in business. This was instilled into me from when I was young. So it meant that when I was an employee, I did what was required, what I put my word to. Not only because it was important to me, but more so, I had an agreement and it was important to the other person. If it meant working back in my own time because I was responsible for a mistake, I did that. If it meant using my own money to fix something I broke, I fixed it. If it meant having to cancel an appointment, a holiday, an event, whatever it may be, because in order for things to progress forward, I was responsible, I cancelled it. Think of apologies as if every time you apologised for the same thing more than once, it will take a year off your life. And I'm sure you will quickly learn which new behaviour is needed to grow into yourself. Or you could simply not give a crap and be surrounded with a troop of other circus animals who don't give a crap and live a shallow, distrustful existence, slipping on banana peels, complaining, whining, murmuring, gossiping, basically being a little bitch. If you think that by cutting corners as a person, as an employee, as a partner, as a whatever it may be, and telling yourself that you will only do the extra 10%, or I'm only going to go the extra mile if it was my own business or my own family or my own circumstance, let me tell you, you're lying to yourself. If you don't do it as a person in your everyday, you will not do it as a friend, as an employee, as a spouse, as a partner, as a human, as a business owner, as a whatever. Now, I don't get it perfect all the time. It's not about being perfect. It's about progress in becoming better. Because practice makes better, better makes progress, and progress creates the master. So where can you stop being an apologetic string of spaghetti and master some of your behaviours to make you a better person as you live your life, as you skid towards the grave?